Hi, Max. This is Alex again. Thank you for the call, first of all. I want to shoot this video so I can show you basically where you at with your website and where can you be once you improve a few things that I want to be talking about. So basically, I want to be talking about content, keywords, and backlinks. Now, what is content? Content is everything that your website has, everything that is readable in this case. And why is this important? Because when you publish your website, the first thing that Google does once you index your website is to analyze everything. So they read all of this, everything that you have here. So when you add this type of content, this words, you gotta make sure that you add keywords. For that, you need to understand what are people looking for in Google. So for example, you need to add here commercial roofing, Texas, for example, if you're a roofing company. But see, you don't have that much information here, and that's one of the things that you're lacking, and that's probably why you're not even showing up on Google. Now, when Google analyzes this, it will be ideal if they have an actual human being, but because you can imagine thousands and millions of websites being published every day, they have an algorithm that analyze all this. So when you add keywords, like I said, you gotta surround that keyword with relevant content. So if you're gonna add, for example, roofing company, Texas, you gotta make sure that you add that keyword with content relevant to that specific subject. So that being said, you don't have that much content here. Actually, nothing, almost nothing at all. And the concept of having relevant content so you can be found on Google by Google is applied to all the pages, including the sub pages. So, for example, let's see, roofing system. You have residential. Here in residential, you have content here, but you don't have any relevant keywords. For example, you only have these two paragraphs here, but I don't see anything relevant. So that being said, I'm going to show you a few numbers because I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from your website based on Google criteria. So we can see that you're only being found for two keywords, and you have 25 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites, other websites that are mentioned in your business or your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. It's basically like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same thing happens here with backlinks. With the difference, of course, that not all links are created equal. So you can have hundreds and thousands, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting the keywords that you should have here on your website based on content, you're not going to see results. So that being said, let's see the two keywords that you're being found for here based on the content that you have in the keywords. So Paul Montano, Amarillo, Texas, or Amarillo, Texas, it depends how you pronounce it, I'm sorry. There's 150 searches a month, and you're ranking the 21st position. So this doesn't bring you any clients, right? Because I don't think any client will be uh, who's in need of roofing services will be typing this on Google. So to give you an example, let's go to Google and I type commercial roofing Texas, right? The first thing you're gonna notice here is this, sponsored by Google. This, you pay to be there, and you have to have all your paperwork. Basically, you pay to be here, to Google. Then we have your traditional Google ads, and this is every time that if you wanna launch a campaign here, you gotta be really careful because here's where you pay every time somebody clicks on your ad. Now, Google can make it look really easy to set up and run a campaign, but there's a lot going behind the scenes. So you can end up investing a lot of money not seeing one result, one lead. So very careful if you decide to go this way. Then we have the map section, and this is very important as well because if you have a business Google profile, you could definitely appear here when somebody's typing commercial roofing Texas. And the way that Google set this up is kind of interesting because it's based on your popularity and and your presence. So your profile needs to be improved on content. If you have a Google profile, if not, you need to create one and you need to improve content. You need to improve images. All the images that you have, you need to tag them correctly and upload them. That's going to help you. And if you have reviews, you need to reply to those reviews, even if they're good or bad. You need to reply to those reviews because Google is looking for that. Now, moving on for the organic results on number one, you can see this guy is ranking for this specific keyword, commercial roofs of Texas. So let's see why they're ranking number one. What are the benefits of being here, and what would you need to do to compete with this for this position over here? If we open their website, we can see here they have content here, they have content here, they have more content here, more content. You get the idea, right? They got a plugin for their Facebook reviews, I think. Well, yeah, it's a plugin for Facebook reviews and commercial roofing services. You can see here they are adding content because they understand the value of having relevant content. How can they help? How does this help a website to rank? So this compared to yours, of course, they have probably triple, quadruple the content that you have. And services, you can see they have all these type of services, roofing repairs, metal roofing. So what you need to do is to improve your content, really know what keywords you want to rank for. I know on the phone you told me commercial roofing was one of them, and we need to see the volume search of that because, like I said, what's the point of ranking number one on Google if it's not bringing you any customers? That's how our research and data comes into place. So let's see the numbers that they have. They're being found for 486 keywords. They only have 93 backlinks, which is not really low, but still. And you can see that the rating, hold on, I'm sorry, go this way here. Yeah, 409 keywords, 48 backlinks. Actually, this is refreshed. And we can see that the rating is really low. So if you want to compete with these guys, right off the bat, I can see that if you improve your content, and let's say you want to target this keyword, you can target X amount of keywords, any amount of keywords that you want to, as long as you understand the search volume. So let's see how these guys are doing. And there you go. So San Antonio commercial roofing is one of the keywords that they're targeting. There's 350 searches a month. That's roughly 350 times somebody went to Google and typed that because they're looking for those services, right? If you're going to be running Google Ads, this is the minimum average that you'll be paying for a click. Like I said, it's a different animal, if you will, Google Ads. And because they're ranking number one was not updated, but number two, they're getting 61 visits to their website. If you ask me, those are 61 chances they get every month to get new client. They have this variation of a keyword, commercial roof in San Antonio, another 350 searches a month. And because they're ranking number three, they're getting another 51. Just between these two, you have over 102, 102, I'm sorry, over 100, 11, 110, 111, 12, I'm sorry. My math is not good at sometimes, but you get the idea. More people landing on their side, more chances for them to convert those for possible clients. Commercial roofing text, the one that we were just looking at, there's 50 searches a month, and because the ranking well, is not updated, but they're ranking number one, number two, they're getting another 17 visits to their website. So they're getting a lot of visits. That could be easily you. What you need to do, improve content, understand the keywords that you want to be found for, and the way that you can become popular in the eyes of Google is by having other people talking about you in a positive way, and I mean backlinks. This is crucial as well. I don't want to take too much of the time, and it's only 9 minutes, so thank God I kept it under 10. Very simple content, keywords, and backlinks if you want to improve your website so you can be found on Google. All as long as you always understand the keywords that people are looking for. That being said, I hope you find this information useful. If you like what you see, and even if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You got my phone number and my email. And thank you for watching.